Hello aspirants, welcome to CSAP IS Academy. Myself Apurvanandi. Today again I have brought you another video on a very popular topic that is very much living in the news, that is the 8th pay commission. Okay, so ajir video ami ki sam what is this 8th pay commission. 8th pay commission e ki koise hetu ami sam. Next we will learn about ki what is pay commission, a pay commission to ketia ahe, kyo ahe, hetu impact of economy ki hoy ami aji hetu video sam. So moi asha koru tumaloke last loke video tu saba. This is very important for your exam point of view. Junto amar GS paper 3 ase, General Studies 3, hetu paper kane pay commission is very important. All right, so before starting with the video, let me tell you ki if you want to practice everyday MCQs, you can follow my Instagram channel. That is, you can scan this QR code or you can follow @pencil_apurva. There every day in my story I am giving MCQs, so you can follow that. Also, I would like to say you that from CSAP IS Academy, we are offering a special discount for all the students who want to take the GS Foundation batch, and the discount is only valid till 26 January 2025. So if you people are interested, you can contact on the number that is 7029733986. Okay, let's start with our video. What has happened, why we have bought this particular video. Okay, if you are continuously reading newspaper, then obviously you have seen about the 8th pay commission, or if you or your any family members or any relatives or friends, if they are working as a government employee, then they will be very happy by this news that the 8th pay commission has got the nod from the government to be constituted. So you can see here the news cut out from the Hindu, the Indian Express, Mint or Hindustan Times. Every newspaper, news channel, they are covering that the 8th pay commission for central government employees to be constituted. Okay, now there is also some confusion among the people that the 8th pay commission has already been implemented. So we will be clearing all the doubts here. So what is this 8th pay commission? So the news is the Union Cabinet led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved the constitution of the 8th pay commission. So what do we mean by this? Ki our Prime Minister, the head of the cabinet, he gave the nod, he gave the approval that the 8th pay commission to be constituted. Okay, so here it does not mean that the 8th pay commission is already into force. Currently the 7th pay commission is into force. The recommendation of the 7th pay commission is into the force, but Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, has given the approval that the 8th pay commission to be constituted, and later on after the constitution, after some time or a year, the constitution will give its recommendation. Okay, so now there is much time for the salary hike. Obviously this is a good news, very good news. There will be salary hike for the central government employees, but there is some time. All right, so at least for a year, the salary will be according to the 7th pay commission, but maybe after a year or two there will be obviously some salary increment. Okay, now the purpose of the pay commission is to revise the salaries of central government employees. That we know the pay commission, whenever it is constituted, it gives its recommendation for the revision of the central government salaries. Okay, the recent announcement was made by the Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav on 16 January 2025. This decision comes just ahead of budget 2025. That we know ki very soon on 1st of February the union budget will be presented. So just 1 month or a 1.5 month before, the pay commission nod has been given. Okay, the 8th pay commission, what will the 8th pay commission will do? It will revise the pension, allowances and salaries of central government, retirees and employees. Means ki those who are currently the employees of the central government, their salaries will be increased. not only the salaries of the employees, but obviously the pension of the pensioners who have already retired from their central government job. Along with that, along with the increase in their pay, their DA or any other allowances will eventually be increased. There will be adjustment made on the dearness allowance to align with inflation. Okay, we will discuss what is dearness allowances at the later part of the video. So I request all of you to watch this video till the end. So from this 8th pay commission, who will be benefited? Around 50 lakh central government employees will be benefited, including defense personnel are expected to benefit from the 8th pay commission. Along with that, 65 lakh central government pensioners, around 65 lakh central government pensioners who are drawing regular pensions, they will also be benefited from this hike. Now, what is pay commission? Let's understand something basic. What is a pay commission? Now, this pay commission is, it is a body, it is an organization which is set up by the central government that reviews and recommends changes to the salary structures of the employee. Okay, so currently whatever the employees they are drawing as salary, dearness allowances or any other allowances, when the revision is needed, his salary যেতিয়া বঢ়াব লাগিব, okay, so salary কিমান বঢ়াব লাগিব, these things cannot be done arbitrarily. Suppose somebody is getting withdrawing 50,000 salary, let's make the salary to 80,000, 90,000. If it is to be done, there must be some mathematics. That calculation, that the structure will be recommended by the pay commission, which is constituted by the central government. Okay, so do remember this, central government constitutes the pay commission. All right, now the composition of the pay commission comes under the Department of Expenditure, under Ministry of Finance. So this is very, very important for your examination point of view, especially prelims point of view, that it may be asked in your examination which of the department or ministry constitutes the pay commission. That is the Department of Expenditure under Ministry of Finance. All right, now the next thing, the pay commission, the recommendation of the pay commission is not mandatory because it is a commission, right? The commission gives recommendations. The commission gives us recommendations. Now it is up to the central government the recommendations to be accepted, to be implemented or to be rejected. That will depend upon the central government. All right, any of the commission, they are advisory in nature. So the pay commission is also advisory in nature. The pay commission has said this, so the central government may accept or the central government may reject it. Okay, now some facts. We are talking about the 8th pay commission, right? But the first pay commission that was constituted in India was on January 1946. Okay, তার মানে January 1946 প্রথম pay commission গঠন হয়েছে. All right, and the recommendation or the report was submitted on May 1947. That means almost 1 year 4 months পিছত report submit হয়েছে to the interim government of India. It was under the chairmanship of Srinivas Varadhacharya, who was the first chairman of the first finance commission. It was Srinivasa Varadhacharya. Okay, these things are trivial, but it may come in your examination. All right, now when is a pay commission constituted? কেতিয়া pay commission constitute কৰা হ'ব? যেতিয়া ইকনমিত এটা লাইনত যদি ক'ব যাও কি যেতিয়া ইকনমিত চেঞ্জেস হ'ব, যেতিয়া ইকনমিত বহুতখিনি ইনফ্লেশন হৈ গৈছে, when there is much inflation in the economy, when the pay needs to be revised, then a pay commission must be constituted. So the pay commission is typically constituted once every 10 years. প্রত্যেক 10 বছরে এবার pay commission constitute হয়, and the government has established the 7th pay commission since 1946. Till now, the number of pay commissions that had been constituted is 7. So we are discussing about the 8th. Okay. Now, the when will the 8th pay commission will be implemented? It will be implemented on 2026. The commission will likely be formed by 2026. According to Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, the 8th pay commission could be expected to take effect by January 2026. All right. So the 8th pay commission, the it has been constituted, but that means the report may be submitted by, and it will come into effect by January 2026. That means what? The constitution to be constituted, it will give report apparently after 1 year or more. Generally it takes more than 1 year. Then the government may implement it quick, means instantly, or government may take time to implement that. Whenever the government will implement, from the very month there will be salary hike. So in this 2025 we shall not expect salary hike if by February or by March salary will be hiked. No, the report is yet to be submitted. All right. The recommendation of the 7th pay commission formed in 2014. See, the recommendation of the 7th pay commission, which was formed in 2014 by Manmohan Singh led UPA government, are currently being followed. The recommendations of the 7th pay commission were implemented on January 1, 2016. See, what is the interesting fact here? The recommendation was given by the 7th pay commission on 2014, but the commission report was implemented on 2016. That means it took around 2 years, approximately 2 years, to implement or to give a salary hike to its employees or pensioners. All right. Now, while discussing the pay commission, you may come across the term fitment factor. What is fitment factor? Now look, key the factors that to be taken into account when your salary to be increased, when your salary to be revised, a factor must be constituted. What is the factor? Like, what is the inflation rate that is going on in the economy? What are the needs of the employees? How much the standard of living has changed of the employees? There are certain factors. So considering all those factors, the salary will be revised. So those factors together, when expressed mathematically in terms of percentage, are known as fitment factor. Hope this is clear. So as I have told you in the initial part of this video, that we will discuss what is dearness allowance. The term dearness or the term dear, D-E-A-R, means costly. Something which is very costly to you, you say it is very dear or it is very dearer. Dearer and costlier are used synonymously. So dearness allowance means that due to inflation, when their employees, when the government employees loses their purchasing power, because we know inflation eats up the money value. So to cope up with the inflation, so the government gives dearness allowance. The allowance that is given to cope up the inflation rate in the economy, that allowance is known as dearness allowance. So you can read here, DA is a cost of living adjustment that the government pays to its employees and pensioners. It is a variable component of salary that's calculated as a percentage of an employee's basic pay. Its purpose is to help employees and pensioners maintain their purchasing power in the face of inflation. Hope this is clear to all of you. Now, we need to see due to this pay commission or the salary revision or salary hike, what could be the possible impact of the economy. Also, you can say there are certain points which are also the purpose for a constitution of finance commission. Like number one, increased consumer spending. When the salary will be revised, by revision we mean when the salary will be hiked, so the purchasing power of the employees will be more. Hence, the consumer spending, the spending of the employees will be more, because if you get more money, your tendency will be to spend more. So when the government employees will be spending more and more, it will lead to more and more GDP, hence more economic growth. This is your number one. Government expenditure. So another impact, when there will be implementation of the pay commission recommendation, those hiked salary will give a pressure on the government treasury. All right, because government now or then has to pay more salary, more allowances, more pensions from its public fund. So the public expenditure will rise eventually. Also, it will boost savings and investments because people will tend to get higher income because of their salary hike. So people will be investing more and more, savings more and more. Next is spill over to private sector. That means what? When there will be more savings, more investment or more purchasing power, so the public sector employees can demand for private sector goods and services. They will be very much consumeristic. They will want more of goods and services, so it will give a push to the private sector as well. That means you can say give a boost in the demand. And the last one is impact on monetary policy. If due to this more money supply, more salary, there will be little bit of inflation hike. So to adjust that inflation, the monetary policy has to be adjusted. That means I am trying to say that due to more inflation, there will be hike in interest rates. These are the possible impacts when there will be a revision on the government employees salary or the pensioners pension. All right, so hope this analysis is very much clear to you. If you have any confusion or anything to be asked for me or us CSAP IS Academy, you can just write it on the comment section. All right, so lastly, again, I want to say you if you want to practice regular MCQs, you can follow my Instagram handle, that is @pencil_apurva, or you can scan this QR and you will be redirected to my page, and there you can find on my story MCQs. All right. Also, you can check my highlights previously. Whatever MCQs I have been uploaded, that has been saved in my highlights. You can just attempt it and get a better version of yourself. And also every month there is a new batch. So if you want to get enrolled yourself in CSAP IS Academy, you can contact on this particular number. Thank you so much.